He's not cutting anytime soon, I'll tell you that.
I'm just going to do some good mornings, I think. I was talking to Reverend Terminator earlier, saying something about we were talking about programming and stuff, and I was saying, yeah, at the moment, I'm kind of in between programs anyway, because of being away here and there. Obviously, I'm in Brighton a lot to see Mrs. Jivecat. Going to be again there in a few days. My birthday's coming up, so that'll be on Monday, and yeah, so I'm going to be in Brighton with her, and it just is quite disruptive for the training, which is what it is. I mean, it's not like how to say. Yeah, I have training goals. There's certain numbers I want to hit, but at the end of the day, other life stuff has to take priority. Or for me anyway, it's a hobby, and yeah, we were just talking about training and stuff. And at the end of the day, as long as you're seeing progress, I think whatever training you like, kind of program you're using is good. And am I seeing progress at the moment? Well, over the last week or so, I mean, not really, because of course I've been away. But right now, I think it's probably best, for me to deload anyway. And I'm thinking, yeah, I'm just going to hit some good mornings with the SSB and just see how they feel. And I think I'll do a little bit of squatting as well. But I don't know. I don't think I'm going to do a really heavy session. Not today, anyway. So let's just sort of see how we feel, It's funny how little you really need to do with these, because I was using the kettlebell that I made. I don't know if you can see it in the background there, but and I did this whole video where I was doing it. I filmed it over like 2 or 3 days, and there was a big shout out to Rob Simpson in it, which because of issues editing it, it never actually saw the light of day. So sorry about that, Rob. But yeah, I'm sure I said a lot of nice things in it as well. But anyway, I always found it really awkward to use. I mean, I really like it, but I just couldn't get the movement pattern quite down how I wanted it, Whereas with these sort of good mornings, this kind of variation, yeah, I don't even really have to use a lot of weight, and it feels pretty good. I'm just going to put 10 kilos on the bar, and they feel way more comfortable on the SSB than with a standard straight bar as well. One of the things I was saying to the Reverend was that a priority for me in my training is for it to be quite quick, and that's not because necessarily that's the most effective way to train. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But it's just more of like personal preference. For me, I don't want to be training for Smolly. I don't really want to be training for like an hour and hour. I mean, I used to do sessions which were like 2 hours or more, 2.5 hours at the gym. I really love it, but to be honest, it got to the point where I was thinking like it's just taking too much time out of my day. And like, yeah, I was doing mainly compounds, but then all these accessories and stuff, and trying to make sure the program really hit everything and was sort of like maximal as possible. And maybe more kind of I see some of the natural hypertrophy programs sort of going that way, or seeming more towards that I don't know, tendency or whatever. And Yeah, I mean, I would say they're good, but I was just finding that by the end of a session, the intensity was just gone, you know? And I feel like actually on the shorter sessions, I can get much more intensity and really give it my all. And maybe that's just a deficiency with me, but at the end of the day, that's how I found it, you know? Let's add a little bit more. Yeah, I was just finding that whatever was at the start of a session was getting better and better. I was making progress on those lifts. But then, by the end of the session, even if I had been doing well, like say by the time I got round to doing like reverse curls or like little like the, I don't know, just the accessory type stuff. So maybe stuff with like power bombs or triceps extensions with the cables. Even if I'd be doing quite well with them the previous session, I'd find that the better the start of the session went, the more the end of the session stuff would regress, you know? Whereas if I really limit what I do in a session and just try and train a little bit more frequently, instead of doing like, you know, 3 or 4 days a week, try and do something every day, I can do shorter sessions and really kind of give it my all, you know. And it doesn't mean I necessarily train every day. I certainly haven't been recently. But I don't know. I like the way it is. Okay, let's give this a go. Felt good. I think I'm only going to go up a little bit more, and then I'll probably do a little bit of squatting. You know, what would that now be? 41.5, I guess. So it's not a lot. But then I think for good mornings, you don't really need a great deal of weight. Well, some people do, but my hamstrings aren't, you know, brutally strong. So I think if I just add another 10 kilos, I think that'll be enough for me to, you know, to do some damage. Oh yeah. But I really love the SSB. I feel like it's been kind of a meme or something, but you know, it really does help so much. It definitely makes the squat more challenging when I am squatting with it, but it just also relieves so much pressure on my shoulders and even like my biceps. I would find being in the low bar position with a regular straight bar for squatting was fine. It would feel good, but especially if I was doing a lot of volume, it would really be taxing. You know, maybe not a lot of volume. Like let's say I'm doing a session with only one working set, but if it's a set with a lot of time under tension, like a lot of reps, like maybe the set's going to be like 4 minutes, 5 minutes. My shoulders are really killing, you know, and my arms. This feels a bit more dodged, to be honest. I feel like, yeah, I feel like that's enough really for the good morning. So probably the actual exercise felt a little bit better, even just at 40 odd kilos. Not because this would be, what would this be? This would be 51.5 now. Just hit a couple of squats, see how they feel on my knees. I'll try pause. It feels good, you know. I should probably have my knee sleeves on really, but yeah, I'm actually doing, I don't want to make this a super long video. What do we know? Oh, we're done. Maybe it is already a long video, but I'm doing a 10k race in Worthing on, what day would it be? It'd be on Sunday, so the 24th of April, and yeah, I don't know how that's gonna go. I haven't done a long run since, I'm trying to think now, probably since I did the half marathon, but anyway, yeah, I, you know, not been doing much training for it or anything. I've just been away goofing around, to be honest. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, a 10k, it's like, it's not even half, I don't think, of what the half marathon is, like kind of like a quarter marathon, right? So it should be fine. You know, 10k is not that much. I would do that kind of stuff in my regular training, but like I said, I'm just hoping that my knees feel okay. I had that issue with the IT bands or whatever. I've been doing more stretching and stuff. I've got the foam roller now. I picked that up after suggestions from Rob and from Andrew, even I think Ivan, like the Pilates guy. Yeah, a lot of people had good suggestions, to be honest. And yeah, actually, a great Jill Baird uploaded a really cool. It was like kind of a warm up. It was I don't want to say it was a stretching routine. I think that's, well, that involves stretching, but it was a cool routine that she used to prep for the Simon Tregeser challenge. I hope I'm saying that right, but anyway, Simon Tregeser, something like that, challenge that she did. And yeah, anyway, I think I'll probably use something like that, even if it's not for the next burpee session I do, but definitely use some of those movements, getting ready for the 10k itself. You know, I always neglect that stuff, but it's important. And yeah, so anyway, fingers crossed that the 10k goes well. And I think I'm going to do a little bit more squatting, but I think I'll round off the video there anyway, because it's long already. But again, sorry sorry to Rob. for never uploading the video where I was talking about his channel a little bit more, and about, it was around the time when he was doing the talks on unbroken burpees, and so was barefoot burpees, you know, and you know, both really cool channels. So anyway, you know, it is what it is. Maybe I'll share his channel on this one, but you know, because I mean, if you guys aren't familiar with Rob Simpson stuff, it's really good. It's like, yeah, he's kind of part of the burpee scene, but I mean, the footage and stuff he puts up goes way beyond that. It's like strongman stuff and kind of, I don't know what to call it, like general gym goer, you know, stuffery. So you know, it would probably appeal to a lot of people. And yeah, he's had good advice for me, and on the grip stuff as well. So yeah, definitely, you know, really, you know, he's been really helpful, really supportive. And oh, and he did this super funny video recently when he hit 100 subscribers. So if anyone does go and check out his channel, definitely go and look at that video. Anyone that's familiar with the burpees scene will find that funny. If you're not familiar with it, it probably won't be as some of the context may be missing, but you know, overall anyway, definitely recommend his channel. And yeah, just again, cheers guys for supporting me, and yeah, please wish me all the best for the upcoming 10K.